This is the Fit Femmes movement. Have you felt overwhelmed with your fitness journey and feel like you just want to give up? Are you a busy female professional or entrepreneur looking for weight loss and self-care solutions that you can squeeze into your hectic schedule? Then you're in the right place. Let's get inspired to make fitness and healthy living improve rather than consume your life. Together, we'll take major strides towards a happier, healthier, even wealthier you. I'm Julia Hickman, your host and coach.
Hi, welcome back to the latest episode of the Fit Femmes movement. Thank you for being back here with me, and I hope that you enjoyed the past couple of episodes with the guest experts that I chatted with. Today, I wanted to talk about mindset and to give you the key framework that I use with my clients to help them build stronger mindsets that really help them create better results in their fitness and their health and help them have long-lasting results. So not just, quick results, not just results for the time frame that we work together for, but like to actually change their lives forever, possibly. And I really wanted to share this with you because I had been thinking about my own mindset recently. So at the time of recording this episode, it's early April, and I have been running, I would say for the past 2 months, I've been pretty consistent with my running. And if you don't know me, if you're new to me, I'm a runner. I run marathons. I run half marathons. Everything from 5K to marathon. I like to run. I qualified for Boston. I actually qualified a couple times. But the first time, my time, I guess, it wasn't as fast. So I wasn't actually able to get into registering to run Boston. And the second time I was able to, and I was supposed to run Boston last year in 2020 when they ended up canceling the race, and then they moved it to September of last year. But it was virtual, and I was newly postpartum, so there was just no way that I could run a marathon. I was even considering walking it, but I had a C-section, and just was not going to be a smart idea. So anyway, I said to myself, hey, you know what? Here's the thing. I found myself in January really being like, oh my God, I am so over this pandemic, and winter just feels like it's so long. We've had so many snowstorms here in New Jersey, and I was feeling kind of like, the winter blues, the inability of not being able to travel. It was kind of driving me a little crazy. So instead of being like, okay, you know what, I'm going to wait until the weather warms up to start to really kick off my run training again, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's going to be imperfect sometimes, but I'm just going to start, and I'm going to do the best that I can, and I'm going to commit. I'm just going to commit to doing it imperfectly. And so I did. And it was really nice because my husband and I, Frank and I, started running together on the weekends. And it was really nice because it gave us a chance to just have alone time while my mom watched the kids, and, we were able to do something active together. It was great. And then unfortunately, he had a bit of an injury. So then he was out of commission. So then I was on my own. And usually on the weekends is when I did my long run. So I had to really dig deep and be like, you know what? I can do this on my own. I used to always give myself the excuse that, oh, I can't do long runs on my own. Oh, I can't do long runs around my house because it's too hilly and there's not enough side. I would come up with all these excuses. I would usually do my long runs with a running club that I was a member of. And I had to just decide that I was not going to make any excuses anymore. I was like, you know what? I need something to do that is going to help me, shake off those cobwebs in my head. Give me something to look forward to. So I put myself on a wait list of a marathon that was going to take place in person. And yeah, I said, okay, I'm gonna start getting some races on my schedule. So first it was like, okay, I'm just gonna shoot for like 3 runs a week. Then it was 4 runs a week, and now I'm up to like 6 runs a week actually. And I don't think I've run that frequently in a long time. I usually, like, the most that I do is like 5 runs a week, but 6 runs a week has been feeling really, really good actually. It doesn't give me as much time to focus on strength training, but I feel like that's okay because initially, like in my early postpartum stage, that's what I really focused on. I focused on reconnecting my core, and then I started working back into my strength routine. So I feel pretty good. I feel like I have a really good base as far as strength goes. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing it. It just means like right now I don't have as much time. So if I can do like 2 quick strength sessions throughout the week, I'm pretty happy. So anyway, here you guys just got to hear a little bit about my training and workout routine. But yeah, so in the past, I would have made this excuse of, oh, it's too cold out. Oh, I can't run long by myself. I can't do this. I can't do that. And I would have nothing on the calendar until like much later in the year. But I had to be like, you know what? I can do this. Like there's no excuse during the week. I have to be really committed to my calendar. I have my agenda and I stick to it as much as I can. And I communicate with my husband. I say, okay, the baby's napping during these hours. Can I head out for a run? If it's school, it's school. Usually it's cool. But I committed, I decided that I wanted to do this and I'm doing it. So how do you build that kind of like mindset where you're going to be like, okay, I'm committing to this and I'm going to keep doing this even when things are hard? So I wanted to give you a few key principles that I abide by. And these are some of the things that I work with my clients when I do my group coach calls. So the first thing is to realize that you are going to get setbacks. You are going to have challenges. You are going to have those weeks that are really tough that you're going to wonder, oh my gosh, did I just ruin all the hard work that I've been putting in? It's going to happen. We're all human. A lot of us are busy women. We're all busy people. We have things with our business, or maybe you have something with work that comes up. Maybe the kids have something going on, and all of a sudden it feels like you can't dedicate the time to yourself, to your health, the way that you had been. And it's okay. It's just accepting that is just a part of life, and accepting that you don't need to seek perfection, but rather just be as consistent as you can. And even realize that like consistency doesn't mean like 100%. Consistency can mean 60, 70%, right? It's literally like just doing the best that you can with the options that you have available to you at the moment. Okay. Another principle that I wanted to share is that to have a strong mindset, you need to believe in yourself. Realize that you have probably been through something difficult in your life. Whether it's been something personal, maybe in a relationship, maybe, I don't know, maybe you've had fertility issues, maybe you've gotten fired from a job, maybe you are still figuring out what you want to do with your life. Whatever it is, you've probably been through something difficult. So you got yourself out of there, right? You got yourself out of like that funk, that negative headspace. So the same thing can happen with this. The same thing can happen with you wanting to improve your fitness, your health, wanting to lose weight, wanting to get in shape, wanting to be stronger. Okay. Another thing that helps you build a strong mindset is taking the time to reflect and see your progress. And this is why I love journaling. And I encourage it to my clients. And it doesn't have to be like these long, like pages of journaling. Like I literally journal, a sentence or two sometimes. But I love using a journal that actually has like, different sections where sometimes it makes it easy for you to kind of fill it in. The one that I have right now, I think it's called like the 90X, it's the Law of Attraction journal. And it has different sections. Like I can write down my affirmations for the day. I can write down what I'm grateful for. I can write down how I feel. Like my different emotions. So there's like little faces and you just literally circle the face. And then there's space where you can write down, okay, what thought or action led to this emotion? Why? How can I improve? There's like a section with different things like what are the victories from today? What did I learn today? How did I love myself today? How did I love and give today? What did I appreciate today? How can I improve tomorrow? And then obviously it has like my calendar option, right? All the way from, I think it starts at 5 a.m. all the way to 10:30 p.m. It's all there for me. Okay. So think about getting something like that for yourself, but it doesn't have to be anything even like that. It could just be a plain journal where you keep track of things that you are working towards, right? Because it's nice to write down like all the great things that are happening, but what about like the not so good things? Because sometimes those are the things that are really holding us back. Okay. And then the last principle to building a stronger mindset is to appreciate and accept help and be coachable. So this means that you realize that you don't know it all. And you realize that it's okay to accept help. It's okay to pay for help. It's okay to invest in yourself. It's okay to get a high level of accountability and support where you need it, and know that you don't have to do everything alone. And also like knowing that you have to leave your ego at the door. So maybe you're a little Miss Know-It-All at work, or all the mom tips and tricks. But when it comes to your health and your fitness, you have to leave that to your your fitness and health professional. You let them guide you, and you just listen to them and, follow their guidance. So I hope that these tips give you something to reflect on, and I hope that they help you. Make sure that you go back and write these down and put them into practice. And if you want to share with me how this helps you, I would love to hear it. You can even leave it in the review section of the podcast. I would love it if you could leave a review. Actually, that would mean so much. It takes not even a minute. Literally, you just rate it and review it, and it helps other people find the podcast. Or you can come into my Facebook group and share with us there as well. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next week.
Thank you for listening to the Fit Femmes movement. I would love to hear your thoughts on the podcast, so please leave us a review. And sharing is caring. If you know someone who may benefit from this episode, please share it with them. We need more women up-leveling to their highest selves with grace, courage, and ease. If you'd like to connect with me more and have access to free live trainings and join a community of hundreds of other amazing women, then join my free Facebook group, the Fit Femmes Tribe.